nila kasi scaling sila eh. Kailangan nila ng item eh para makalaban.
Instead, sila pa yung nawala sa pagkakataon na yun and thus giving more of the scaling papunta dito sa Team Liquid Philippines. And not to mention, yung aggression na ipinapakita din ng Cavalry towards this, knowing that they have Carl Tizzy who's serving as the front lines. Yung tapang din, yung halo ng tapang and of course the team fights, talagang pinibreak nila yung box nitong Aurora based on the things that we've been seeing. May mga palag naman na ginagawa ang Aurora dito. It's just that it wasn't enough once na nabasag na yung box, di ba?
Tama.
From the looks of it, this was one of the moments na nangyari yon dahil dun sa rotation. Was there an error na nanggaling sa Team Liquid Philippines? Paano ba nakakuha ng kills yung Aurora doon?
Siguro na force error lang sila ng Aurora. Parang napa-commit na talaga si Sanjiro na uli siya ng Barats. Tapos sa second skill pa sila ng Cecilion. Kaya yun, first error lang talaga.
When we're talking about forced error, ito yung times na nagiging aggressive yung TLPH. Kasi mataas yung knowledge nila in-game eh. And then both teams actually, mataas naman yung knowledge. Alam ng TLPH na pwede nilang pwersahin yung Aurora na mag-watak-watak kapag merong silang aggressive na player. Katulad na ginagawa nito ni JP. Yung pwesto 1 dito na nasa gitna na si Doming, eh hindi nila mapigilan kasi etong si Yue, hindi rin talaga makapwesto. And parang nagpapanik na rin. Gusto nilang lumaban dun sa turtle. And kahit si Sanford ay nauna nang matalunan at mapalow ng Aurora. In fact, napapop nga nila yung immortality. It still wasn't enough. Kasi nga naman, yung forced errors na sinasabi dito ni Trimar ay gamit na gamit ng TLPH.
I mean, from what we saw, especially in the later portions of the game, dito mo nga asahan yung scaling na meron yung kupunan ng Aurora. And yet, TLPH just got a lot more of those objectives. Mas marami sila nakuha ng mga importanteng mga bagay na nasa paligid ng jungle towards getting them this victory. Kung mababalikan natin, yung mga inhibitors na naibawas ng TLPH also gave them way to start playing macro. Kasi very team fight-centric yung mga nakikita nating laruan from both of the teams as they were getting a lot of those evolved lords pagdating ng late game.
19 minutes ang ating laban with 20 kills para sa TLPH. This unstoppable composition. Parang napapansin ko dito
starting lineups. And for the home team, number 23. Shot is no good.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
5 to shoot. got that one on the move.
His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He'd like them to concentrate defensively on slowing the game down. There's simply too much speed in their opponent, and to get into a run-and-gun type of game is not to their advantage, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. We play just over a minute here in the first. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Winston, and that one's on target from the wing. Here's Maverick. To the inside. The shot's good from Phillips.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Number 23. They get it back. Solid defense right there from Phillips.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
Passes it to Maverick. Number 37. Cans it from downtown.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Fires top of the key and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You know, he's so confident, sometimes to a fault, and that showed right there. That's a bad shot.
Exactly. I mean, that's self-inflicted damage right there. There are a lot better options than what he took.
There's the pass to Winston. Shoots. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Number 10. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And he's very much a student of the game in terms of getting to know the tendencies of whichever player he's guarding on any given night and then gearing his defensive game plans to do what he needs to do to stop him.
That's his first make after 4 straight misses to start the game, so it's got to be a relief for him.
There's the pick. Maverick, number 14. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Number 3. Number 53. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Number 14. Nice open look, but it's no good.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
And that one's good. Gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. The visitors on defense, trailing by 5. The 3. The shot, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Good on the shot.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
Yeah, me too, Clark. I think anytime you have success pounding the ball inside, you got to continue to go to the well.
Shot clock at 6, and it's blocked. But they get it back. Number 15, second chance shot, no good at the rim. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
That's what I do. Make sure you get a couple of shots here to close this quarter.
Hill up top. Hill left side. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
And you love the concept concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
That one drops. He ties it up. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Number 4. Got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the first, Clark, in a close game so far. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
And I thought the defense was key here for this club. They really tightened up and made it difficult on their opponent.
How about the help on the drives and rotations? I mean, they've really been in sync as a unit.
Here's the dish to Hill. With some arc. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Both free throws good from Hill.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Here's Maverick. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. A floater, and it's blocked by Maverick. Number 3, defended by Phillips. Off target with the jump hook. Number 10, and it's blocked. They get it back.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty, the way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. King gets 33%, struggling to get good looks. They set the screen. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Number 24. No good.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Blocked. Another block. Nails it with a hand in his face. King struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. But they'll get another chance. Phillips. And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Pass to Winston. From outside the arc. No good.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Gets it to go. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Number 23. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
3-pointer, and that one's good. Maverick's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Almost pulled the trigger, but he realized he had a better look for his teammate.
There's a good screen. Looking to end the run. The shot's good from Winston.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about be in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Pass to Phillips. It's tipped. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Number 24. And that one is stuffed right through.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Bangs home the trifecta. 6 points for him.
There's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
The pass to Winston. Number 3. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first. And good on a second, so he makes them both.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Phillips. 6 on the shot clock. On the mark at the 15-footer. 8 points for him.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
Never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Number 23 sinks the three-pointer. Gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Maverick. There's a screen. Number 10. And that one hits back iron.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And the first half ends in a close one. The home team, they're up by 1. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And now get ready for the halftime report. We're happy to be part of your Sunday. Plenty of hustle from the home team. Nice ball movement offensively, making the extra pass, and it's paying off. Maverick has been the X factor. Everything's finding its way through the rim, and he's been filling it up early. On the other side, the visitors looking pretty solid as well. They've held tough defensively. Great rim protection, too, when you look at all the blocks. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we've been seeing from Phillips.
Clay created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
Points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
Tries from 10, and the basket good. 10 points for him. So it's the visitors now. It's a three-point game. There's the screen. Number 23. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes to Maverick. Number 14. Drops one in from the wing. Second clock just getting started. About a minute played. Fires for three. Number three. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
And the pass to Maverick. Lots of room. Can't get it to go. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Number 23. Here's Winston, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from Winston. Both good from the line that time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Number 14. It's rebounded by Winston.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
That's good.
Yeah, and he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see, and of course has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And Steve, just like you, when you shot, you had a favorite spot on the floor when you played. His favorite spot seems to be that 3 from the corner.
Yeah.
Number 23. And it's good off the back rim and in. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
He just is not happy without how his team is executing. And they've been on the wrong side of this run. It's time for a momentum shift.
You know, sometimes just getting off the court, taking a break, and coming back out fresh will give you a chance to pull together.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Number 4. And that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Here's Phillips. Offensive rebound. Number 24. Number 69. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Outside Hill. Plenty of space. Gets it to go. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Here's Phillips, number 69. Can't hit from in close.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
Can't get it to go.
Rebounds are split just about down the middle in this game, Clark.
I'd venture to guess whichever team is able to maintain that energy level on the glass will have the upper hand the rest of the way.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
Might speed up their mid-game tempo with this pick. Now, then again, we're looking for its matchup, its win rate against Frederick. I would say can be pretty close.
Yeah, so is Liquid considering still a Fredrin because there are other junglers option. I think that's why they delayed for Red 3 first. The God of Harith, as expected, will be the response. It's it's impossible for you not to get the Harrods when you're in red side and it's still available at this point. So Granger, I think this is gonna be very consistent for Aurora. They have to secure Doming's hero in the first phase, especially now that it's been a Harith Granger matchup always. So this is gonna be the difference.
I think this core lineup here for Aurora is already fine, especially with the high loss in tow. I think Alice would be a very good pick for Aurora, just to make sure that this Wise Assassin Granger can kind of maneuver around it. You can also kind of just solidify someone with, because it's physical damage, jungle physical damage, gold laner. So I think you want to go magic on your. If you don't want to go bombing on the mage, maybe you want to go and get that Alice. But Hayabusa on Carl TZ, we talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
This is a good switch up, and they're not getting stuck in a pattern.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Really good. From a Baksha to a Fredrin to a Hayabusa.
He's doing everything.
Carl's been doing everything. He's been getting majority of those really good meta picks that are not usually all open.
I am not the only
So it's really surprising that it gets open.
It's excellent, actually.
Yeah. So the Farsa's still available too. I think it's gonna suit the Liquid lineup a lot.
Yeah, the Eve can also work for Aurora this time around, so maybe they might consider picking that up.
So if Liquid wants, they could just ban the Eve and then get the Farsa, so there won't be any matchup. But Aurora take it out themselves.
Okay. All right. So obviously it's gonna be a lot of mages probably on the docket here. I think Valentina is one of the picks that has not been mentioned a lot, but could probably make it to TLPH depending on how they want to use it. I don't like it just for the glorious pathway, but I'm thinking ahead for Aurora's mage pick here.
Yeah, I think it's also a lot more frequently coming out when there's a Grok on the other side, or when there's that really good big ticket ult that you want for yourself. But currently, it's the glorious pathway, and I think that's also really helpful if you're Liquid. But they take the Novaria out again.
Okay. So the mid matchup obviously is gonna be. We might start seeing a bit of a different mid lane matchup here.
What was Sanji on during game 1?
Was it at the Eve?
But now it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone now. So it might maybe another mid control mage. Selena is not out of the question here, I think.
That's what I was thinking, because it's always the matchup whenever the Novaria comes out to counter the Selena, but not to counter. It's just to match the Selena. But Lunox gets taken out as well. It feels so. It feels like it was just yesterday, but okay.
Oh my God! What happened to Lunox? Lunox, come on!
What happened to Lunox Kimmy? Like they were.
Lunox Kimmy.
They're not being.
Not even getting banned.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Lunox got banned here
So
by Aurora.
Farsa or Kimmy might be coming in later for both Sanji and Yue.
Aurora needs big magic damage here. They need big magic damage, lest they be armored out by TLPH.
I don't think the Kimmy's a bad idea.
It is true. It is a really good. If you're looking for big magic damage, that's it. But at the same time, it might be.
There's a Haya Lapu.
Yeah. And the gold is gonna be eaten up by the YSS and the Granger, so you will lose out on some gold.
But you can't go Sicilian here either.
Yes, I do not want a Sicilian here. There's the Alice. I knew it was coming. But who's the mage? Selena. All right.
Okay. So what's left for Sanji is like the Farsa. Yeah, we did say the Farsa, Selena are like the options left for both.
Maybe
of
a
these.
Lilia, Farsa it is.
Yes.
All right, there you go. All right, so despite what our fears earlier, Brigid, I think we kind of predicted that draft pretty well.
Yeah.
So good job up here. There you go. High
The
five.
options were out there.
The options were out there. That's good. So So we're not so far out of the meta yet.
Not yet, especially in this game.
That's right.
We're not seeing any Barretts or anything, and we're back to the Yi Sun Shins, Hayabusas.
Nothing too crazy.
Nothing too crazy.
I like it.
I think the way the momentum's going, though, this is a very comfortable lineup that Liquid has secured for themselves. Aurora can play this just as aggressively, but after some time.
Yeah, let's see if Aurora can buy some time here in game number 3. Don't forget, it's already 2-0 for the Stampeding Cavalry. Throw it over to our casters to bring us the game.
Right now, this is about the most looking Season 16 draft we've seen on both sides. We're back to those YSS Hayabusa matchup. We've got marquee picks on both sides, but is this going to be enough for Aurora to finally get a point in the series? It's a best of 7 right now, facing 0-2 against Team Liquid Philippines.
Yeah, so when I first saw the 3 picks, blue side of Aurora, I liked it. You cannot go wrong with those first 3 picks, no matter what you slot in for blue 4 and blue 5. Then you see the Selena. I am partial to the thought that this is very coin flippy if you're playing around a Selena like this, especially when you see the Gatakacha and the Farsa on the other side, the fact that you're playing up against a Lapu-Lapu. But then, it was paired up with an Alice. So, Aurora are now going to be playing a lot of dive, playing around that Granger and the YSS, but then you're up against a Hayabusa on the other side that now very coin flippy to see which team's actually going to take this.
What I'm looking for is Aurora's box control. Wolf has been speaking ad nauseum about boxes, and in game 1 and 2, that's been one of their major problems. Given we haven't really talked about it during the game, I'm pretty sure it was alluded to by our esteemed panel, Rockhart and Brigida, but that's what I'm looking for. They have a high loss that should help, and I think that's key to them recovering. Again, fixing that 2-0 problem.
The only box I feel like really that we've talked about was when the Eve was picked up, and now a couple times, you know, it's either been picked up or it's been banned at this point. But, you know, when you look at Aurora and their chance to set up a box, it's kind of weird the way it's going to work, because anytime we see the Alice drafted in, we know that that's a big component to kind of zoning out the opposing team, and that's going to happen to TLPH. Oh, wow. Oheb and Dominkite, by the way, going through this. Sanford will have to burn the flicker, so he doesn't have that. But Carl Teasy joins too. Turtle's up though, so they're going to go and start this up. JP holding down the front. He gets Dominkite really low here.
Shin, Mountain Shocker. They're going to try to pull a Hail Mary here. Sanky with the feathered airstrike, zoning out Aurora. JP very low, survives via the Revitalize. Gets drawn first blood on by Edward.
Oh, Edward, he goes down. Shadow kill going to be used. Carl picks up 1.
It's all Liquid, man.
Wow, I feel bad for Demonkite. That's like 3 games now where JP's just been man-marking him. JP fell, yes, and that was a great entry with the Gleam and the Throne of Ruin by Edward. But in the end, Liquid held on. JP got back in time to pop up the Revitalize and help Liquid stay strong up against the entry of the Alice.
From Sanji, forcing a flicker from you. Ooh.
There's a reason why he keeps picking this up.
Yeah.
I know. Hey, Dominkite has to burn the flicker too. A whole lot of resources being used up on some of these small little fights happening across the map.
2 ults for a flicker. 2 minutes versus what, 30 to 40 seconds.
Alongside JP, Sanji's been on point this whole series as well. Looking at the items, slight, no clear obvious lead, maybe between the 2 junglers. Getting a little bit bigger now, but we still are in the earlier portions of the game. If JP and Sanji can link up again one more time to set things up for Carl TZ, Turtle 2 should be good for them. While Aurora, now I like their rotation. They're going for the Doming double, sending him to the mid lane. They have 3 bodies on him to help him out, get a little bit more farm. And now I like this acceptance by Aurora that they really have to start speeding up the farm for their Granger.
Yeah, I talk a lot too about Demonkite and how impressive he's been throughout Season 16 in general, but I feel like he's going to have to be the one to step up too, and then a lot of these objectives in the early game and then even later on in the Lords.
Oh my God.
He has to get the retributions off. He has to be able to get the secure in. But again, that's easier said than done, especially when you're zoned out by TLPH, who has solidified that strategy of fighting around that box, fighting around that zone. And who are they going to go for? Sanford, who's confident enough to 1v2?
Answers back after receiving a face full of Mountain Shocker to the face. No ult for Demonkite. Liquid have all the incentive in the world to just sandbag into this turtle. That's 2 for 2 now for the Cavalry.
Yep, there's a jump. They go in and they're able to clock down.
Force taking down Demon Kite. He thought he was safe for the orange, but it was just but a bait. Glorious pathway by Light to get on out of there, and Liquid have successfully invaded. Lights down. 40 gets him. The Apex Predator strikes again with a flicker. Bravest fighter, Carl friggin' Teasy.
This is the stampede that we've seen time and time again from Team Liquid.
Liquid, no. Liquid, feel it. You've seen the intensity that they've shown. Every winning moment that they have, because I think they just know that they are way over in Rora's heads. Rora, they don't look like Rora.
They're not playing their game. Not even the same game they played 2 days ago. This is a different team. Liquid have put the fear of God into them.
Yeah, what happened? Like, how did they, like, again, is it just the gauntlet, the endurance test that Team Liquid Philippines has played from the play-ins, from day 2, 3, 4, all the way to now?
Yeah, they have the hotter hand. It seems like it's a learning experience again. One of the branding that we have for Team Liquid for this playoffs is the revenge tour, winning against teams that they couldn't get a win over in series throughout Season 16. And this would, wait, Demon Kite, not again.
Sanji coming in, feathered airstrike. AOG, Demon Kite will not survive as JP serves up a kill to Sanji. Call Teasy, want to take down Light, and he does. Roast Centaur, anybody? 2 free kills for Cavalry.
This is the Golden Stampede. They know. They've outwardly said they don't want to think about winning M7. They don't want to think about that just yet because there seems to be a curse. But it looks like they are hell-bent and holding on to that. Everything perfect. JP helping serve up that kill to Sanji. The prediction of Sanji to put down the feathered airstrike to the path of where Demon Kite was going out instead of trying to go for Demon Kite correctly. And the timing of Carl Teasy to conserve the shadow out at the very last second.
There's just something about it. Third turtle's up. Sanford's going to jump in. He's zoning them out. Carl gets the turtle.
3 for 3. Feathered airstrike has already wreaked havoc. And the shadow kill go into the back. Light falls. No front line for Aurora.
No one goes down except for Light. Could have been way worse for Aurora, but now that's 3 for 3 for the objectives for Carl Teasy.
The MVP of the season, the homecoming boy. Demon Kite,
taking a flicker out too. Demon Kite trying to get some space. Again, fighting between the turrets here.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. When you decide to pick up the Selena as the last pick, yes, again, one of the counters to fast, aggressive rotations to get a read in. But then it's so dependent on landing that abyssal arrow that becomes a big coin flip of whether or not you can actually win fights. But the coin hasn't been landing in favor of Aurora. The abyssal arrows have not been impactful enough. Carl?
Oh my God.
Forced out the flick.
Magic damage. Physical damage.
Yep.
What do you do as Aurora, especially since your economy has already been under attack? One might argue that these traps and these arrows could be for zoning. But what is the follow-through? Like, by throwing out a trap, by leaving one in the random bush, does that open up farm for Demon Kite? Does that allow Demon Kite to do his thing? They force out a wings by wings from Sanji. A glorious pathway from Light, but they're really buying time, Carl. Shadow kill plus an AOG. In comes JP, forcing a revitalize from Light. Aurora's jungle is in shambles right now.
Oh, they jump in under the turret too. Carl teases around the orange. He's gonna go. Demon Kite could be in trouble.
Shadow kill! Already used. Down goes Demon Kite. Light gonna be up next. Oh, how about a killing spree? Liquid. Match point is within fingers reach.
It's all falling apart for Aurora, all the way from the beginning and all the way up to now.
Liquid are relentless. And Aurora are helpless. They can't find anything. There's always something Liquid's throwing at them.
Throw an arrow.
That looks so desperate, bro.
And JP just accepts it with a smile on his face.
Again, if you're Aurora here, you're sitting here thinking, how do we even get a win in our favor when everyone on the team can't even get close enough? They've always been just reacting to what Team Liquid Philippines has been thrown at them. That's the difficult part, and that's been the story from Game 1 to now, Game 3.
I have to take the moment to show my appreciation for Coach RC and Coach Tic Tac, what they have done to Liquid. I wonder if one day we could be privy to the preparation, that the strategies that they had heading into this, because this is just perfect. They are decimating Rora.
Sanford's going to jump in. He wants to go for Edward. He will get the flicker out.
AOG,
An AOG
by
used.
JP. This is all just to buy time. Carl was just working on the Lord. This is free for Liquid.
Everything has been free this game for Liquid. Again, just able to capitalize on this, make it all work, get to the point, and now they're just in the base here. Better airstrike.
Light right in the middle of all of it. Oheb pops him. Zamanfor still standing. Dash and dash plus they're vitalized. Popping up that Harith. And now Edwards up next. Q1 is on a rampage.
Oh, they don't have any minions here. They could be trapped in. They have to get out. Oheb's going to force a fight.
Not Oheb. You can't tell him what to do. Dropping that Zamanfor. He gets shut down. Takes too many a turret hit.
Messy and greedy there for Oheb, but Liquid, they are still in the lead. But they cannot afford a lot of that. They still have a Lord crashing in, though. Edward's Throne of Ruin earlier, only for, wait, Abyssal Arrow lands?
Feather Dare Strike, the answer by Sanji, allowing the Lord to get a few more free hits in. Aurora gonna stop Liquid from coming in.
Ooh, it's like you said, Renmar earlier, back in game 1 and even in game 2. If CLPH has the lead, they like to play a little risky towards the base to at least continue to put the limit on Rora, and that's what they've been doing. So they get some of the Holy Shields down to work with. They still maintain a big, healthy lead, 7,000 up.
Yep.
And the items are all coming into place.
Yeah, almost 2,000 gold lead there for Carl TC's Hayabusa. 1,000. That's the saving grace right now for Aurora. The fact that Dominkite has been getting farmed. He hasn't died yet. Already up to a Malefic Roar. He has his core 3 items. But the problem is every other member of Aurora is who's struggling. Yue barely has items in. And even though you don't need that much items, you just land that Abyssal Arrow. It would be great to have a little bit more follow-up, which Aurora does not have enough of at this point.
You know what else Aurora doesn't have enough of? Time. They need so much farm on Demon Kite. Sure, that is what? Just a couple of thousand, but Demon Kite isn't even firing off on all cylinders. Like, what do you even do if you get a 3-second stun?
Yeah, there's this, I don't know what it is, man, but over the course of history, when we talk about the rivalries, Demon Kite and Carl TZ, it just seems like Demon Kite cannot face that demon, man. I think it's his own inner demon that he faces when it's Carl TZ across from him.
The demon's demon. That is who Carl TZ is to Demon Kite. An echo of the past for Light as well. They said it. They just can't seem to take down these members. They took them down, but now they meet them again. Look at JP.
Oh, he's going to charge up, forcing Demon Kite again. This is what JP has been doing all series long. You have to give it up to him on being able to go ahead and lead that charge. Oheb dropping down his Almond Force.
Oh my God, a third of Demon Kite's health.
Just with one shot, man.
Just
again.
one shot.
Going to take his purple. He does get it.
Wow.
Demon Kite secures that, but is this what you want to do? Because again, the Lord is coming up here now. You don't have that much space to work with. Real quick, this is the Infinix GT30 Pro. You can experience victory for every Modlon gamer right now. We're going to look at JP. As I was saying, this man has been doing work.
Yeah.
He's a dad here. He's daddy.
We really have to start floating the idea that that man is going to be the finals MVP by the end of today if Liquid can seal it. Free Lord. Again, Rora still cannot find an answer. They cannot crack the Team Liquid code.
At this point,
I'm
don't know,
scrambling in my head. At this point, it's miracles. Again, it's an Abyssal Arrow layering, somehow Oheb getting punished. But then if Oheb goes down, you still have to think about the Hayabusa's entry with the Shadow Kill. You still have to think about the damage you're going to be receiving from Feathered Airstrikes. And at this point, the fact that there's already an Oracle, even just the belt, even though that's not a full build item just yet on the Queen's Wings for Sanford, that's okay. Because he can still fight longer engagements.
Oh my
and it goes back to what you said, Leo. Rora do not have the time.
Wings by Sanji. He knows that this is a big ticket rotation. Popping that Feathered Airstrike. The stun on the Carl TZ. In they go, forcing a shadow out. Carl has one more shadow. He's very low. Edward taking a few hits. Glorious Pathway and a stun on the JP. Successful defense in the top lane. Bottom lane up next.
So far, a lot kind of thrown out there. They still got to deal with this Lord as it charges into the bottom base turret. There's an AOG.
Traceless out by Demon Kite. Shadow kill by Carl, taking out Edward. Feathered Airstrike.
Oh, Light's in trouble as he falls too. TL goes in.
Salmon Force underneath this base. Liquid can smell it. The cavalry stamping through. They are at
championship point. One more win. The series has been damn near perfect for Team Liquid Philippines. Aurora's going to have to go back to the drawing board and figure something out. Let's throw it over the panel to break down our Game 3.
Man, I have not, again, we've seen them all throughout the season. I've not seen Team Liquid that fired up. And in that early game, really dominated and dominoed Aurora.
I've never seen that too. And I've also never seen Aurora in this state. It's so uncharacteristic of them to get stomped like this.
They were literally stuck. They were stuck between a rock and a hard place, even though there's no rocks here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
How can we even go back to the drawing board after all this?
The drawing board is dead. The drawing board is in shambles on the floor.
Oh my goodness, there we go again. Another MVP for JP.
Oh man, JP is going crazy.
Yo, this man. 4-0 grand finals. What the heck?
And one more game to 5, Bree. One more game to 5-0. What the heck has happened? So far, JP has really been so instrumental, making sure the control is there, despite so many possible interruptions, stunts coming in from Aurora's lineup right now.
The way he just keeps throwing out the AOG perfectly. What did he have for breakfast? Or look at that! What did he do to prepare or condition himself for this series? Because this is such an ideal rover that we're seeing in front of us right now.
Yeah, you know what? You guys are blaming JP. Blame him for this victory, because right now it does feel like he is unstoppable.
Please do, please do.
And you know what, Bree? You're right. The AOGs, they don't even need to hit.
Yep.
They're zoning enough for Carl TZ to do his thing.
And it's Carl TZ and JP, I believe, who have just always sought Demon Kite. It's JP. It's given. JP is like it's like he's doing a man-to-man defense against Demon Kite, especially when there are objectives. It's impossible for you to not see JP actually trailing after Demon Kite or just making sure that he's never out of his sight. But when Carl TZ provides the follow-up, that's a completely different story. It will always result into not just a good zoning, but a kill. And how frustrating can that be for Demon Kite? He has barely any farm. There was a point wherein he was 0-3 on the season, Shin. And my goodness, this is another scenario of I first picked this jungler, but it's not working against Liquid.
They're getting they're single-handedly destroying the blue side win rate.
Yeah,
that's what they're doing. So what's up? Like, they are getting the cream of the crop, at least in their position. I feel like the Yi Sun Shin would have been so good in either one of these junglers.
Yeah.
But so far, it feels like Team Liquid has been seeing these picks and saying, no, it's not good for you. We're gonna make it hell for this Yi Sun Shin, and that's exactly what they did.
Yeah, I can't even think of like how Aurora are feeling after this. Like 3 losses in a row where you could barely put up a fight against Liquid and the stampede that they've constantly been doing against you. And for sure you could see how badly Aurora want to try something. There was one moment, I think it was when they were trying to defend their tier 3 turret up top, that they actually committed to doing or engaging in a fight. It was started off with a Throne of Ruin from Edward, followed by all other skills thrown out by Aurora, the Glorious Pathway, and some skill shots from Demon Kite and Domin Kite and Yue. But even then, you could see it's not enough. They have means to engage, to push forward, but they don't have the capabilities to chase.
Absolutely zero.
Especially if they use their tools to already commit to the fight. Because you could use the Glorious Pathway to chase, yes, but you have to use it for the fight if you're that much behind.
And for the most part, they did use it defensively.
Yes.
And I guess they were put in a position where they had no choice, Brigida. So I would say this is exactly just using the tools in your disposal. I am seeing Team it up because they know that the late game was not going to come in their favor, despite our casters, our esteemed, our noble casters saying that this is the most S16 draft they've ever seen so far in the playoffs.
And I just gotta say, we talked about it before it got back to the panel, but since the map's randomizing, what if we get flying clouds for last map? Won't that be like a bit too much for Aurora? Like, is everything going against them today or what?
And we were also discussing, is that going to help?
Yeah.
Again, Carl Teasy is the MVP there. I swear his GPM would have been like 1K there if that ended a lot sooner.
If only.
He was going bananas on the Hayabusa, which again, banana. Because that kind of proves why he is definitely the assassin guy, despite being the Fred man of the season so far.
Yeah.
So, I do not doubt his Hayabusa skills. Again, on par with some of the greats, or even sometimes even better than like Kyrie.
Oh, is that a hot take?
It's a hot take. I would say on par. I'm not saying, you know. But either way, before we get into the whole debate, we'd like to just invite you guys because we just recently got nominated for numerous titles during the Esports Awards.
Vote for Team Vitality for Esports Team of the Year. There's also Kirk for Esports Breakthrough Player of the Year, Team Liquid and Team Falcons for Organization of the Year.
And don't forget, Team Liquid right there is also nominated for Content Group Moonton, nominated for Esports Publisher of the Year, and Mobile Legends Bang Bang's Esports Mobile Game of the Year. And Esports Game of the Year.
That's a lot.
I said year a lot. So, please help us out and prove to the world that MLBB, we don't need these viewer numbers that are very high right now, by the way. We don't need them to prove anything. We want you guys to prove it for us. Go ahead and vote at the Esports Awards. Help us out. And join us in the new season of MLBB Rising Open. It's an in-game mode designed to provide players a platform to engage in competitive gameplay and jump into the action here. Go ahead.
Yes, please do. There are a lot of prizes there. And I think this is a great way to reward yourself if you're a Vixana or a Guinevere main, because the Aspirants new skins are now available. So participate in their Aspirants Unite themed draw event, because the first 10 times draw using diamonds is actually 50% off. And every 10 draws guarantees an epic or higher quality skin. So
I personally use that 50% once, one draw per day.
Really?
I got the Vixan.
Oh. I got a Vixana, but I
did it.
Yeah, I kept pressing the button and I think I lost like 7,000 diamonds around that.
Because you're rich and we're not. We
no, I had diamonds saved up for that.
Sure, we believe you.
Because how beautiful the skins were.
It really is. I got both. I already got the Gwyn. I said, you know what? I need to complete it. It's only like 105 diamonds per day. So I was happy with that. You did it with 1,050, 1,050, 1,000.
To be fair, I got a lot more too.
Okay.
Because you get a lot in a single 10 times draw.
Do it. So many epic skins. So thank you so much for hanging out with us. Now go ahead out with Amira.
All right, we are here with Miss Irish Del Rosario, Infinix Philippines Supervisor, and Mr. Willie Lloyd Cruz, Infinix Philippines Community Manager. Hello po, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello, Philippines.
Thank you so much.
Kamusta naman? Kinakabahan ba kayo?
Medyo. Hindi mo wala yun, pero nag-enjoy kami sobra.
Yes. All right, we all know that Infinix continues to, to be known for its innovation and adaptation to technology. So, what's new about this product and what inspired you to these changes?
Yes, of course. As we all know, the GT verse is expanding. And one of our products there is the GT30 Pro, which we all know is the official tournament phone of the MPL. But wait, there's more. Meron tayong perfect phone for our casual gamers.
Yes, so for our casual gamers out there, we have the GT30. So if you're a student, if you're a young professional, or just an overall fan of the game, the GT30 is for you. So kung ang GT30 Pro ang pang-competitive gamers, the GT30 is for, as they say, the madlang gamers.
Madlang gamers. Okay na ako sa isa dyan. Ma'am Sir. Charot! So, what's new about may bago ba kayong ilalabas or anything in terms of news and promotions na Infinix fans can look forward forward to?
Yes, of course. We have a piso sale, guys. So all you have to do is go to the Infinix Philippines TikTok shop. So that's at Infinix Philippines and search Infinix MPL S16. Just type in Infini MPL for you to get a chance, a limited edition MPL Season 16 GT30 merchandise for only 1 pesos.
Yes.
1 peso and the shipping fee, right?
Just don't forget the code, which is the INFIMPL. That's INFIMPL sa ating TikTok checkout. And kunin nyo na yung mga exclusive merch na nakaabang para sa inyo.
Baka ma-down yung system kasi sa sobrang raming makakuha ng piso sale na yan.
Limited lang.
Limited.
Wow.
Yes.
And we also heard the good news that Infinix is nominated for Esports Commercial Partner of the Year. Kamusta naman? Ano naman ang feeling?
Yes, of course. Oh, definitely. We're so honored, to say the least. Thank you, guys. You know, the Esports Award is basically the Oscars of esports. So, we're really, really honored, and it shows that our efforts are making an impact on aspiring esports players and supporting the community. So, shout out to our loyal X-fans, our X-fan community.
Yeah, so iniimbitahan namin ang aming mga X-fans or even the MPLPH fans to support Infinix as the Esports Commercial Partner of the Year sa prestigious Esports Awards. So every vote counts, so sana supportahan nyo si Infinix.
And by the way, rumor has it that meron daw kayong kinokok na something with MPL this holiday season. Golden daw, I heard!
Yes.
Ano ba? Inspired ba yan sa ano?
Well, you know, the Christmas season is really Filipino tradition, Almira. Infinix and MPL is really cooking something up. We're collaborating on something this Christmas season, but we can't really reveal too much. But it will be a golden holiday indeed.
Yan ang naabangan ng mga super fans. So before we wrap this up, may gusto kayong sabihin once more?
Follow at Infinix Philippines in our all social media platforms. And also don't forget to join Infinix Philippines Community Group. And mag-enjoy tayo dun sa loob. Marami tayong fun giveaways. Meron din tayong mga fun challenges. So see you there.
Thank you once again, Miss Irish and Mr. Willie.
Thank you.
We are ready for game number 4. Panel, over to you.
I kind of knew we were going to get a lot of surprises from Infinix. Obviously, the GT40 Pro has been performing so well here in the MPL Philippines Season 16. And here in the playoffs, it's no different.
Yeah, do you get to see the hand cams that get featured every now and then when we're in-game? I think my favorite hand cam was when it was showed on Zyda yesterday.
Oh yeah, the Fanny game.
We saw the Fanny hand cam when Zyda was playing it yesterday, and he had like a finger glove on his right thumb.
Oh yeah,
and
he's one of the few people who actually do that.
Yeah, and then they use 4 fingers, of course, being a pro player, and then you.
I only use 2. I'm sorry. Free for the items. 1 for the items.
It's only 3 for me also, but Zyda's just different. He's built different. And a lot of our players here are built different.
07 in the chat for Zyda. 07. All right.
We just had to bring it up.
Bring that up.
Some of us are still not over what happened last night, obviously, but based on how Liquid are playing, it's looking like a very much road-deserved grand finals for them, yes.
It does feel like it. And I don't really want stuff like that to happen. I don't want to go home early, Bree.
Wait, what time is it?
It's only 7:30 p.m. At this point, we barely just started the regular season show.
Realistically speaking, not even our casters predicted us to go 4-0.
No one predicted less than 5 games.
No one!
No one predicted less than 5 games. So
I'm not sure if chat feels the same, but I'm assuming they do?
Chat, Brigitte is asking you.
No, because like Aurora's top 1, we already threw out all the stats, all the facts, and how they just are the team who everyone expects to be the champion.
Yeah.
In playoffs.
We also brought out all the permutations of the drafts that they can do. It's just the execution is just damn.
Yeah.
Gotta say damn.
Yeah.
And here's a the Clearhead Superfan of the Day. Who is going to be the best among 2,000 plus attendees here in Cuneta Astrodome?
Wow.
Right? Who has the
that's a
best
lot.
hair right now and will win our Clear package? Power up your dandruff-free scalp, supercharged with Clear.
I thought that was him.
Apparently, they'll receive 1 month supply. 1 month supply of Clear Men. What the heck?
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Who? Oh.
Damn. All right. This guy has the commercial hair. You know
this
the commercial hair?
This one looks like he styled his hair.
He styled it. Yeah. It's
And then the other one has commercial hair.
This glossy look.
This one's
guy has commercial hair. You guys know what I'm talking about. Look at these. Look at that.
Okay.
Who has the sharper jawline?
Okay. Who? I wonder who the winner is.
Guys, it's 1 month supply of Clear Men.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bring out your A game.
This is 1 month supply. Come on.
And for 1 month supply, who is it gonna be?
I think they also can't decide on who the winner is.
Yeah, I think Derek is having a hard time choosing one.
Come show us your dandruff-free scalp.
We want to see that dandruff-free scalp, bro.
I swear he styled that.
He styled it. Okay, there you go. Commercial hair wins.
Yeah, Mr. Team Liquid Jacket.
Commercial hair wins.
1 month supply of Clear Men. Amazing.
You'll be saving a lot of money. Congratulations. And that's it. He's the Clearhead Super Fan of the Day.
I'm expecting to see a much more improved hairstyle from this guy in the coming months.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's a familiar face. I think he's in the venue.
He's here a lot.
Quite often. Yeah.
He's here a lot. So congratulations, brother. And I really hope that Clear... Is there a Clear woman? I think there is. There should be. Or there will be.
Yeah.
Either way, please let us know. Maybe
And
the next
congratulations to our Clearhead Superfan of the day. Is he the last Clearhead Superfan for this season? Because
I think he might be, especially if we end right now.
Yeah, because that was already like one of the biggest prizes.
That's a lot.
It's a 1 month supply.
Even I can't finish off that much.
Yeah, previously we just used to give out like a Piper bag. So congratulations, you are the last Clearhead Superfan for the season.
Aww.
But shout outs to all our Clearhead Superfans throughout. We've seen a lot of luscious, dandruff-free scalps and hairs. What am I saying?
You can do it, Bree. Me in chat believes in you. Let's go. All right, so we are at a point where it's TLPH on blue side. That is insane, honestly. We'll get side select. I've already said it is crazy because Aurora has picked blue side for like 2 games or 3. And they've lost, I think. So I don't know what that means for this specific game. Some teams...
of this series para sa Aurora. The ideal scenario is for them to win it. At syempre ang sasabihin, lalo na pag nagkakaroon ng mga interviews, it's one series at a time. But now, in the most important series of this season, it's one game at a time. At sisimulan natin o ipapagpatuloy natin ang seryeng ito sa Final Clouds, where you're looking at it, 88% for Team Liquid Philippines and only 2 wins for Aurora in that statistic.
Fred rin ang mga ang minamata ng Team Liquid as their first pick. Pwede rin naman na Harith. At narinig nyo na, isang barahan na ang nabunot ng TLPH. That's going to be the Fredrin Harith at sagot ng Aurora. Gatot Katsa naman siguro yung kasunod. At yun na nga, Telegraph, Lapu-Lapu and Farsa or Lapu-Lapu and Granger. Yan ang pwedeng ma-expect natin sa TLPH sa sobrang bilis na draft na to. Granger ang kasunod. For sure. At ayun na nga.
Wolf, hahayaan lang kita magluto. Magsasalita lang muna ako kasi magbabandi naman sila eh. Magbalik mo mamaya, ayan na.
Finally, pinik na ang Akai para kay Demon Card. Ito yung finish natin ng game na number 2. And it works wonders for Aurora.
Yung pambuwag ng Exodia.
Exactly. Whew. kailangan iban yung Farsa. Kahit yung Aurora, kahit hindi nagme-make sense na iban yung Farsa, kahit meron silang pang-counter, wag mo nang ibigay yung pang-apat na pang-buo. Bukod dyan, Hylos and Hilda, yung kailangan din i-consider dito ng Aurora as their bans.
This is Aurora in quite an unfamiliar situation. Nabanggit mo nga, merong mga pambuwag eh. Merong mga at least stoppers to what TLPH is about to do here. Kasi finally, nakapag-pick up na sila ng isang hero na makakapalag doon sa utility nitong si Carl TC, and that's exactly what's gonna happen. Farsa and the Eve ang tatanggalin dito ng dalawang kupunan, so magkakaubusan in terms of the mid lane matchup. Pero sa puntong ito, hindi na ako magugulat kung meron na naman silang huhukayin sa kaila-ilaliman.
Exactly. Nandiyan pa rin naman ang Lunox. Nandiyan pa rin ang Valentina. And in this scenario, pwede nga naman kunin ng Valentina. Meron ka ng magandang ultimate na kakopyain, which is either the Avatar of the Guardian o kaya naman yung Akai ultimate. But for Aurora, are they even considering banning the lot against Sanji? Or yung Selena din naman ay magiging problema sa kanila because of how good it can help when it comes to leash, when it comes to the farming speed na itong si Fredrin. At syempre yung Hylos. But that is the Valentina indeed na ibaban. Now, TLPH. That's the Novaria para sa kanila. Mage ang nagkapurohan. Kukunin na ba ang Lunox or ang Kimi ng Aurora para hindi na ito mapunta sa TLPH? O kaya naman ang Selena na in that scenario ay magiging maganda para sa TLPH. I think this is a mid lane na pipiliin na Aurora.
Do you want to go early or do you want to go late? That is the choice. Would you want to go Selena for maximum damage, or Lunox rather for maximum damage, or just give out the Selena para at least una pa lang you give out the vision, you give out the stuns as well, at magiging malaking tulong yon courtesy of that Granger na pwede mo talagang mahanap towards the back lines. But for them, it's the Cecilion, which is, from what we saw, is the closer. Pag medyo nagkakagipitan na, sa Cecilion na sila kumakapit na gamit nitong si Yue.
There's no Farsa that's available. So ano ay pang-counter dito? Kimi comes to mind, Selena comes to mind, yung Hilda open pa rin, and Hilda nga. Uy! Isang yung, so yung Sanji card ang binago nila ngayon. They will go back to the Luyi. And now, XP lane, may Esmeralda na pwedeng piliin ngayon para kay Edward. Sulit na pick to. There's so much shielding from TLPH. Pero yung isa pang option dito is the CC, kaya nga lang magiging late game. Kung early naman ang usapan, nandyan pa rin ang glue. Terizla is also open.
And I think
Terizla ang kukunin.
that's the Terizla. Lalaban sila doon sa mga early game objectives. You're looking at a possible penalty zone towards the team fight. Gusto nila na once na makasalubong nila yung ulti mula sa Luyi, just put the punish right away. Looking at the matchups, Wolf, how's it looking like?
It's gonna be crazy. Hindi ganun kalakas ang Luyi kumpara sa isang sa composition dito ng Aurora, pero TLPH nabuo pa rin yung gusto nilang piliin. This is still the Exodia. Yung God cards ng TLPH, yung baraha na gusto nilang buhay, nandun pa rin. I think TLPH has got the momentum, pero this will be a 50-50. Gagayahin ko si Dreamer. Kung sino ang unang makakuha ng turtle, siya yung mananalo para sa akin.
Aurora looks to extend. TLPH looks to end. What's about to happen here? Casters, your turn.
Malalaman na natin kung paano nga ba magpapatuloy ang ating Grand Finals. Sa huling tatlong laro ay napanood natin na nagdodomina ang Team Liquid Philippines. Paano pa kaya pupuso ang Aurora Gaming dito?
Napakabigat ng naatas na responsibilidad para sa lahat ng mga miyembro ng Aurora Gaming dito. Again, kailangan nila mag-reset, kailangan nila mag-restart for sure naman. Talagang kinalmahan na nila ang kanilang mga sarili. Kasi isang hakbang na lang at TLPH.
Actually, hindi nga lang reset yung kailangan dito ng Aurora kasi gusto nila manalo. Kailangan nila ng full reverse sweep para mapigilan ng Stampede. Buhay na buhay talaga dito ang Stampede. Ang tanong lang talaga, is it gonna be golden? At matagal-tagal na nating hindi nakikita yung mga ganitong klaseng comeback. A full reverse sweep. 4 na panalo ang kailangan kunin ng Aurora Gaming kung gusto pa nilang makuha ang Immortal Cup. And when we look at the players coming in from Aurora Gaming, si Yue ay naghahanap pa rin ng kanyang pinakaunang championship.
Oo, yun nga yun eh. Tsaka, again, marami na silang mga dinaanan. 4 na championship na ang kanilang dinaanan. Pero hindi pa rin na ibibigay sa kanya. Sinabi ni Edward na gusto niyang bigyan ng championship itong si Yue. Pero parang nagiging mailap pa rin hanggang ngayon.
At hanggang ngayon, nakikita natin na ayaw talagang paglaruin ng Team Liquid Philippines ang Aurora. But with this Akai pick, na mukhang kanina pa hinihiling ng ating mga panelists nila Wolf, ay para bang mas nakakahinga ngayon ang Aurora.
Yeah, I do agree. Ito yung, I would say, again sa nakikita natin mula sa Team Liquid Philippines, parang ito yung pinaka-reliable out of the many heroes na pwedeng ilabas dito ng Aurora. Lalo yung Akai ni Demon Kite and even yung Terizla ni Edward, pasok mo pa dyan yung winningest gold lane para kay Doming Kite.
Ito rin talaga yung naging favorite ni Doming Kite during the regular season of Season 16, kung saan naging napakalinis at ganda ng record ng Aurora Gaming. Ang pinakauna nilang talo dito ay Week 1 pa. And mukhang nagkahanap na naman ng laban ng Team Liquid Philippines. Turtle ay nariyan na.
Grabe, palaban talaga dito si Daddy JP. Ngayon si Demon Kite ay pinapalayo. Oh my goodness, hindi makalapit. Meron naman siya available in heavy speed. Ipipilit na ata ni Demon Kite na makadikit. Ay nagamit na, pero nandun yung box mula kay Sanji. Dispersion rotation. At first blood ay napunta na kaagad sa TLPH. Kaya naman magiging next sa target nila ay walang iba, kundi itong si Edward. Ang Brazers run up to now para sa Chef.
Wow! Oh my goodness, Edward. Akala natin yung Terizla, ito yung magsaset sana sa Aurora for the Turtle. Kaso si Sanford nauna siya, na-force yung heavy spin mula kay Demon Kite. Hindi na naman sila nakapag-contest ng pagong. Tingnan mo naman, ito si Sanford talaga ay lock ang target dito kay Demon Kite. Mapatank jungle man o mapa-assassin fighter, di pa ay talagang hinahanap siya ng XP laner ng Team Liquid Philippines. And looking at the gold leaders, atid ng ating sponsor na BPI, Oheb and Sanji ang namumuna ngayon sa ating laro. In fact, 1,000 na ang lamang ng Team Liquid Philippines. And ito ang naging trend natin for the past 3 games. Laging nakakalamang sa early game ang Team Liquid.
Yep, and lalo pa, mas malaking problema dito ng Aurora kasi yung Stampede went global. Oheb.
Okay, nagamit yung AOG. Tapos si Oheb with a flicker.
Sobrang play safe naman nun.
Talagang iniiwasan din ni Oheb na mamatay. Kasi kung titingnan natin yung pat nung item na Priest kay Piercer, ayan na si JP pa rin.
Alam mo, feeling ko talaga si Demon Kite yung tulog niya mamaya, hindi lang si JP makikita niya, pati si Sanford. Kanina pa ayaw paglaruin yung jungler ng Aurora.
May rotation din kasi yung dalawa kapag greens lang, nandyan si JP. Kapag objective, nariyan na rin si Sanford. Big pressure as well dito sa gold lane ng Aurora Gaming. Nanriyon na rin sila Carl TZ and Oheb, the Baby Cakes tandem na na-enjoy natin for the past year. Sinong mag-aakala na si Carl TZ at Oheb ay magiging ganito katibay?
Naging magkakampi. Grabe na yung bonding nila. Ay, naku po, binandingan din ng TLPH si Light. Bilis na tunaw ni Light doon, ha?
Ito na naman yung mga information game na napapana siyang TLPH. Alam nila kakababa lang nung Akai. And walang tao sa mid. Actually, kahit may tumulong doon, si Yue lang yung makakatulong. And alam naman ng TLPH, wala pang damage yung Sicilian. Kaya naman kahit sino pwede nilang bigyan, kahit si Light pa yung makita nila, tatalon kagad yung TLPH.
Kaya na nagkakita na, si Sanjay sumama na rin. Diversion kagad ay nabitawan. Ngayon ay lumagin Jammer Force. At aras mula dito si Daddy James. Gayon din naman ang 4 ang miyembro mula sa Aurora. At libre na naman nilang ibibigay itong pagong na to.
And that's the second turtle na mapupunta sa kamay ng Team Liquid Philippines at hindi pa nga re-retry ito ni Carl. Ilalaban pa yung purple.
Oh my goodness!
Wow! Naagaw pa ng Young Goat!
Kanila lahat. Walang makuha yung Aurora ang TLPH. 1.7k na ang kanilang kalamangan. Pangalawang pagong, ayaw mamigay! Ni Carl TZ.
Ayaw paglaruin, men. Retribution. Buti nila kay nasunog pa. Ngayon, susunugin ata nila si Edward.
Ay, nagitna!
Napakahakdi na talaga. Flicker na bitawan na rin kagad ni Edward para lang makatakas. Men, yung mga kids nila dito, defensively na nila ginagamit. JP, napakatapang, men. Ibang klase yung mga kasalanan na meron dito si Daddy JP.
5 minutes pa lamang ay tila ba'y hindi na makahinga ang Aurora sa ginagawa sa kanila ng Team Liquid Philippines. Biruin mo may mga tore pa pero parang walang pake ang Team Liquid Philippines. Tuwing up ang mga ulti, tuwing up ang mga battle spell ay hinahanap nila ang mga targets na gusto nila. Ang problema kasi men, yung sistema ng Aurora kailangan i-set up, kailangan i-install. And yung TLPH, ang ginagawa nila, dinidisrupt nila yung mga key members on the side of Aurora. Ipotok nila para hindi makarespo sa mga susunod na skirmishes and dun silang mahanap ng mga punish. Yung mga natitirang members ng Aurora na kaya sanang lumaban at mag-reinforce na kanilang aggression, hindi umaabot sa mga pinipiling laban ng TLPH. And this is by far, I think, one of the faster games as well para sa Team Liquid Philippines. Gamit na gamit. Mahanap din si Carl.
Ipitin natin si Carl, pero yung taunt ay doon. Si Sanford sa likuran, di mo kahit ang magiging target nila. Dispersion rotation na force kagad. Yung heavy spin, may idea dito ang TLPH na uubusan ng kits and resources. Hindi lang yun ang nauubos, pati yung mga buffs dito, inuubos din ang TLPH.
Nahanap na naman ang purple buff. Carl TC ay gutom na gutom sa mga buff ni Demon Kite. Forcing out the Bats Feast as well. Papasukin pa sa likod.
Napakatabang talaga sila ngayon ay mapipilitan na kumatras. Kalahati yung buhay ni Carl TC. Ngayon si Ohim ay free hit lang sa likod. Dispersion rotation, nahahaptian na rin si Demon Kite. Ohim ay nakabasag na ng tore. Hindi makahanap ng solusyon ng Aurora.
Pre, nasipsip ka lang ng isang duality na wala yung kalahati ng buhay ni Domenkite. And again, TLPH, they're just forcing the issue against Aurora. Forcing out skills, forcing out spells. And even if hindi ma-convert yung kill, okay lang sa kanila. Kasi magpa-back up lang sila habang kinukuha nila yung mga objectives. And this is going to take so much mula sa side ng Aurora Gaming. They are facing the defending champions of MPL Philippines na gustong mag-back-to-back. And for JP na undefeated sa Grand Finals, papasagin at susubukan ng Aurora Gaming. Pero para bang wala silang mahanap na butas sa TLPH for the last 3 games. Counted na, ito rin.
Ibang klase na JP at ito si Sanford, kung sino-sino na lang ang pinagtitripan nila.
Ayaw magpahinga.
Dito na ni diversion play, wala atang ideya dito ang Aurora. Pasok si Cardi, tumama yung taunt, the flicker, ay na-force na rin kagad, even the back east. Para dito kay Yue. Wala pa masyadong damage itong Cecilio na ito. Pwede na rin i-force ulit, heavy speed. Si Cartesi na ata magiging sakripisyo nila. Napalalim na rin. At ibibigay na ata nila. Gamit yung penalty zone. AOG, dalawa bata. Si Sachi lamang muna yun. Pero nandun si JB para protektahan ang kanyang mga anak. Sus, ngayon naman si Sanford ay pupuntahan yung likod. Papatayin din naman dun si Light. Na-combo pa nga literal. And Ohim with a kill.
Well, at least ngayon nakahanap na ng trade ng Aurora Gaming. Great heavy spin mula dito kay Demon Kite. Kaya naman nakakahinga pero hindi pa rin makakapaghinga dito sa purple buff na hindi pa rin niya makukuha. Ayaw! Makontento ka na daw doon. Sabi ni JP. Napana siya na dito si Carl TZ. Medyo baliktad yung combo na ginawa ni Carl kanina. Nauna yung taunt bago yung retry. So hindi umabot yung slow. And again, napakaganda ng heavy spin na nakuha ng Demon Kite. Just a big punish coming out from Aurora. Kahit paano, ma-hold off nila yung pressure na nilalatag dito ng TLPH. Pero men, si Carl TZ pa lang yung problem 1. May problem number 2 ka pa si JP. At habang tumatagal to, si Oheb ay sumasakit na rin. And Granger is one of the favorite picks dito ni Oheb. I think all time ay number 1 si Oheb, the Filipino sniper dito sa Granger pick na ito. And looking at the stats right now, in this 9-minute game, hindi na nga talaga nakakahinga ang Aurora. Saktong greens na lamang. At kahit kapag nag-greens dito si Demon, kahit pare nakikita siya ni JP.
Oo, tsaka ang mahirap dito, kailangan magsama-sama ng Aurora kapag kumukuha ng objective si Demon Kite. Wala talagang laya dito ang Aurora Gaming. At ibibigay na nila. Wala silang choice pre. Kailangan nila ibigay itong Lord na to.
Hindi talaga sila pwede mag-contest. Lalo na't may diversion pa pwede manggaling mula dito kay Sanji. Oheb, nagpapalaki ng stats. Actually, kanina pa niya kinikase yung Lord mula kay Carl TC. Pero yung mga ganong klaseng play, hindi siya cute siya. Pero sa totoo lang, super consistent mula sa TLPH. Lagi nilang nilalayer, men. Kanina pa yung Death Sonata sa retry ni Carl lagi magkasabay. Praktisado na talaga ang ginagawa ng Team Liquid Philippines. And here comes the diversion play. Ang tanong ay saan sila mapupunta? Demon Kite!
Ay, bibigyan na naman nila si Demon Kite. Hindi na naman naagaw. Ay, hindi na naman niya nakuha yung kanyang purple buff. OMG! Talagang kanina pa ata, since minute 2, wala pang purple buff itong si Demon Kite.
Akala mo nakafani yung akay. Akala mo nakafani si Demon Kite dito kung gusto ng purple ng Team Liquid Philippines. May holy shields pa naman dito sa gitna pero agad na itong puputok. May holy shield pa doon sa may bandang ibaba. Si Light ay kailangan na nga mag-recall. Naghahanap ng inhibitor turns ng Team Liquid Philippines dito and Aurora Gaming forced to defend defend against this Lord in power DN.
Okay, sumabog na naman yung ibabae. And naka-ready pa rin ang TLPH. Pinapatay ni Sanji kung may lilikod sa kanya. Hanggang ngayon hindi pa rin nila nakikita si Light. Nasa likuran ata. And penalty zone na. Tatlo ang nahuli. Pero sapat ba yung kanilang damage? Parang hindi! Kasi pinagpapabaril! Kasi nandito din Ohem. Pero mapamatay din si Ohem. Kailangan na kumakas. Hindi rin nagamit din. Layo si Demon Guy. Same with Edward. Pero sapat ba yung kakayahan nila? Sanji na ma-flicker na. Dispersion. Diversion play actually ay ginamit niya at hindi lang siya nakasakay.
Kakuntigan pa siya doon na makalabas ng Aurora. That sandwich from Light, it worked out in their favor. Medyo nagkagulo yung team fight for TLPH. Nag-disperse sila even though nakapag-flicker out si Ohem. Medyo nag-overcommit din yung Granger and nahuli siya ni Doming at pa rin ni Yue. And the regular season MVP of Season 16, Light, finds a way para dito sa Aurora Gaming na makahinga pa mas lalo. Mapapanood natin yan sa ating instant replay. Penalty zone mula kay Edward. Yes, it was a quick flicker mula dito kay Ohem, pero Midnight, paano ba na nag-continue ito? Tinamaan na naman ang Sanguine's Claw si Ohem, tapos tinamaan siya nung Bats Impact mula kay Yue, kaya naman napatumba nila yung Granger, and after that, nawala yung damage dealer dito ng TLPH. Although nandiyan pa naman si Sanford at si Sanji, nagkahiwa-hiwalay na sila kasi nandun na lumabas yung heavy spin mula kay Demon Kite. At pumupuso pa rin dito ang Aurora Gaming. Nakat nila ang gold lead by around 2,000 at kaya na pumalagi. Itong mga 4,000, 5,000, yan na yung kahit papano ay kaya mo makipag 5v5. Granted na mas maganda yung maging setup para sa Aurora Gaming. Tandaan natin, hindi na pwedeng madapa ang Aurora dito. 3 beses nang nanalo ang Team Liquid Philippines at isa na lang ang kailangan nila for back-to-back MPL champions. At 40 seconds na lang ang ating inaabangan para sa pangalawang Lord ng larong ito.
Si Light ay matatagpuan dito ni RTZ. Ngayon, kinakapa muna ng Aurora yung mga damuhan dahil ang daming mga players dito ng TL na hindi nagpapakita. Kasama na ang Aurora, hahawakan ng TLPH and Lord. Si Sanford rin nakaabante.
Naghahanap si Sanford ng angulo dito. Sasayawin lamang ang Lord. RTZ hahawakan na half HP para sa Lord na to. Demon Kite nasa harap pa rin ni RTZ. Si Edward naghahanap si JP doon sa likod. Makikita si Yue.
Si Sanford ay tatalo na rin.
Edward!
Edward ay tumalon na rin. Itong si Edward. Sanji ata ay mapapatay.
Yung Lord!
Examine Force pero makakatakas din siya.
Yung Lord!
Ready pa rin talaga. Ganda ng heavy spell. Si Demon Kite ang nagtagumpay. Buhay pa rin naman sila dito. Mapapatay siya ni Doming.
Sanford!
Sa bahagi naman, may hinakamit doon si JP. JP ngayon ay idadalin, or si Sanji ay idadalin doon sa may gilid. Pero lalayo na muna sila. Sabi ni Sanford, Doming Kite. Dahil pag-examine Force. Atras muna si Ohem dito. Sasaluhin ni Sanford lahat ng damage mula dito sa Aurora.
Wow,
pero buhay pa rin siya.
No way!
Purify na gamit ni Doming. Pero hahabulin siya ni Danny JP. Si Light ngayon ay kailangan na rin. Ang baba na buhay. Bolts from Yue. Pero hindi pa rin sapat yung mga damage niya.
5 segundo para dito kay Demon Kite. Hindi naman susubukan ng Team Liquid Philippines na tapusin ito dahil may problema doon sa may bandang itaas. Miracle Lord Steal mula dito kay Aurora Gaming. Demon Kite binuhay ang pag-asa ng Aurora. Talagang maganda yung naging desisyon niya rito. Imbes na iipit si RTZ sa loob ng Lord Pit, nagdesisyon siya na ilabas yung friend rin para siguradong hindi makaka-retry. Ilang beses na natin nakita si RTZ na nakakanakaw ng Lord kahit pa nakaipit sa pader. And also Edward, that penalty zone on the back na zone niya si Ohem. And even though they lost that e-point again, they get the Lord and they prolong this game. Yun naman talaga no ang kailangan when you're running a Sicilian on Yue. Kailangan tumagal ang larong ito. And looking at Yue right now, nakikita natin talaga yung kagustuhan niya na manatili dito sa Grand Finals. Ilang Grand Finals na tinignan ni Yue. Ilang fans na rin ang sumusuporta at umiyak kasama niya. Pero ngayon, sa game na ito, nakikita natin ang puso. But in front of Team Liquid Philippines, na walang awang sumusugod, ano pa bang natitirang win condition for Aurora? Ang kailangan ng Aurora dito, honestly, is maulit yung ganong klaseng Lord Dance. Edward jumping onto the backside. Medyo kaya na nilang harapan dito si Sanford kahit overwhelming yung damage. Nakakite na nila yan with Demon Kite na magagamit niya yung kanyang heavy spin and also the Zaman Force na pwedeng ipanlaban nila doon sa Lapu-Lapu. And syempre, kailangan din mag-ingat ng TLPH kasi humahakdi na si Yue. Ito yung pinakamalaking win condition ng Aurora. The overwhelming infinite scaling magic damage of the Sicilian. 40 seconds bago lumabas ang pangatlong Lord ng larong ito. In terms of objectives, lamang pa rin naman ang Team Liquid Philippines. 1 Lord and 3 Turtles. Pero yung most recent Lord ay nakuha ng Aurora Gaming. Itong purple ay ilalaban na naman nakuha ni Demon Kite.
Ibang klase si Carl TZ. Nakuha niya yon, ginamit ang kanyang retribution. Naabot naman para doon sa pagsisimula ng ikalawang, actually katlong Lord ng laban na ito. Hindi pa naman ito yung enhanced or yung luminous na Lord. And sobrang importante para sa Aurora na makuha ito. Kasi if ever man na makuha ng TL ito, maaaring ito na yung exclamation point pre.
Oo. At sa init pa naman ng Team Liquid Philippines for the past 3 games, ay alam natin na ito lang ang kanilang kailangan para subukang tapusin ang larong ito. But for Aurora Gaming, prolonging this game, they have to take it one game at a time. Sinabi mo kanina midnight, yung full reverse sweep. And I believe in the last few seasons, no, in the entirety of MPL Philippines, wala pa atang nakakagawa nun. Yeah, and ngayon malaking task yun for Aurora. Tommy kahit hindi na niya hinahayaan maulit. Yung setup kanina, alam nila manggagaling sa likod si JP. Kaso nakikita nila Harit na medyo delikado to for Aurora kasi pwede mag-turn yung TLPH. And kapag na-burn yung Zaman Force, ang pwedeng gawin ng TLPH is bumalik lang sa Lord. So kailangan talaga mag-iingat ng Aurora sa mga vision na pinapakita nila at binibigyan nila kay JP. Half HP para dito sa Lord. Walang Harit. Carl TZ, Demon Kite doon sa may bandang gilid. 50-50.
Okay, Sanji dito.
Why?
Kahit at siya nagwagi sa retribution battle. Kailangan naman ito si Tommy. May diversion.
No way! No way!
May sinakot na dito ang Team Liquid Philippines at sa liga ng pinakamalalakas. Ira ng cavalry ang papagaspas. Tuloy ang Golden Road dahil ang hihilangin kampiyon ng MPL Philippines Season 16. Team Liquid Philippines!
Back-to-back championships para dito sa Team Liquid Philippines. Nakuha man ng Aurora ang Lord. Nasa lisin naman ni Sanji at ng Team Liquid ang base ng Aurora. Sweeping Aurora Gaming, ending their win streak, finding the Immortal Cup.
Oh my goodness!
The Golden Stampede is still alive. Team Liquid Philippines pinalik yung winning play mula sa last season. And this time around, sila muli ang tatanghaling kampiyon. Back-to-back championships for Team Liquid Philippines. And ladies and gentlemen, Cuneta Astrodome na puno. Palakpakan natin ang ating M7 representatives, Aurora Gaming and Team Liquid Philippines. Napakalakas ang kanilang pinakita at dadalhin nila yan sa international stage.
Oh my goodness. Napakatindi ng puso ng mga players na nakikita natin dito. Ibang klase yung aura.
At alam natin na binigay pa rin ng Aurora Gaming ang kanilang lahat. At makikita natin sila muli sa M7 World Championship. Hindi pa tapos ang kanilang istorya. Pero sa ngayon ay pupuntahan muna natin ang istorya ng Team Liquid sa ating main stage.
Super fans, with that sweep, make some noise for your back-to-back champions, Team Liquid Philippines!
After 8 weeks and 5 days of the playoffs, we now have our MPL Philippines Season 16 champions!
Get ready to lift your trophy you've earned!
What a moment! An opportunity for them to complete the golden road, and they have what it takes to continue it yet again. Making something happen, moments for them, and now I think it is time.
I think they're ready this time! Get ready to lift the trophy you've earned!
In 3, 2, 1!
Lahat ng pagod at sakripisyo para makuha ang pangarap. A well-deserved trophy and your symbol of immortality. To present more of the awards, we welcome on stage Mr. Victor Tana Kabuay, Peso Project Manager. Now to award their medals. Coach Tic Tac.
Coach RC.
Sanji.
JP.
Perks.
Carl TZ.
The Apex Predator, Sanford!
Oheb. And their manager, Miss Mitch Liwana. Once again, your champions,
Team Liquid
Philippines! And finally, we award our final MVP! The player that has significantly contributed to their team's road to immortality. Presenting this award is Miss Janet R. Tumang, Supervising Sports and Games Regulation Officer. And Mr. John Carlo R. Felix, Sports and Games Inspector. And now, are you ready to find out your finals MVP?
Sino ang boto ng manla?
Any guesses? Isigaw nyo! And your finals MVP is...
JB! Once again, your finals MVP, JP! JP, congratulations! You now have a finals MVP kasama ang iyong mga kakampi. And mind you, JP is still undefeated in a grand final. What's the secret, JP? Ano bang nangyayari whenever you step into a grand finals para mag-evolve ka ng ganito?
Ano lang po talaga, nagpo-focus lang po sa ginagawa ko lang po yung best ko para sa team teammates ko para makakapag-space din.
What an incredible performance for the Grand Finals. I bet hindi nila in-expect yung ganitong outcome. And kahapon, nakausap natin ang Team Liquid Philippines. I wanna ask Sanford, dahil kahapon sinabi mo na hindi nyo inaasahan or hindi nyo ina-aim yung championship today. What happened this morning? What made you decide? Ano ang tumakbo sa isip nyo na ganito kalakas ang Team Liquid Philippines stepping into the Grand Finals?
Ano lang po yun reverse psychology lang po yun. Pero talagang in-enjoy lang po namin yung series, tapos ayun, sobrang nagulat kami na nakuha namin yung ganito resulta.
So this is Team Liquid Philippines without any pressure. This is your potential. Pero parang may na-pressure kanina. OHEB!
OHEB! Nararamdaman namin yung pressure dito,
OHEB Game 3 pa lang. Palong-palo ka na. Anong meron doon? What's the story behind it?
Gusto ko lang talaga bumawi sa Aurora, kaya sobrang gigil ko kanina. Pero mga close naman kami yan, sa in-game lang talaga magkakalaban.
Yeah. Parang hindi kayo naniniwala. Naniniwala ba kayo? Nako, OHEB. Medyo tagilid ang resulta nung iyong interview, pero hindi tagilid ang inyong naging resulta with this tournament. Once again, your finals MVP, JB! What a moment for all of Team Liquid Philippines and for the rest of them that are right here. In behalf of everyone that has made it all happen, in behalf of our teams, staff, and the rest of everybody's support, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nagpunta sa Cuneta Astrodome to be part of history. And in behalf of Almira, Odin, my name is Hans Galeria, and this has been MPL Philippines Season 16! Champions, you can do your trophy lift one more time. Odin, please do the counting for us.
Once again, you may lift the trophy that is rightfully yours. In 3, 2, 1! Congratulations to your champion!
Malakas, Pilipinas, malakas, kahit anong lane, we become the monsters. Malakas, Pilipinas, malakas, face the golden sun and repping for the 3 stars. Look at us, to the top, no ifs, no buts, winning any game para to sa PINAS. Di mo matitinag aming boses sa new level. Nasa kalye man o mobile, you know I become a legend. Listen, open fire, we unite, we winners. But with pressure, like diamonds are made of. Switching the lane
pelikula na ang mga sinasapian kung minsan nagle-levitate o lumulutang. Patunay raw ito kung gaano kalakas ang puwersang sumasapi sa kanila. Akala ng iba, sa horror movies lang ito mapapanood. Hanggang kamakailan lang, nangyari raw ito sa isang binata mula Coronadal City sa South Cotabato sa Mindanao. At malinaw di umano itong nakuhanan ng kamera. Kayo na po ang bahalang humusga.
Sa trabaho ko bilang security guard, binibantayan namin ang mga kawatan. Hindi ko inaakala maka-encounter ko ng ganong pangyayari.
Paglukan ko. Ayoko sila masok ko.
Bigla na lang siya pong nangisay at biglang natumba. Nakapanindig balahibo talaga nung nakita namin na lumulutang na talaga.
Alina sila masok mata!
Demonyo talaga ang nagsapi.
In pathways actually it is very sancti. Pater noster who is in celis sanctificetur nomen tuum ad veniat regnum tuum fiat voluntas tua sicut in celis et terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum et nobis hodie et dimitti nobis debita nostra sicut in nos dimittimus debitoremus nostris et nos inducas in debilitatem Patris et Filius.
September 4, 2023, ang petsang hindi raw makakalimutan ng mga gwardya sa bahaging ito ng Coronadal City sa South Cotabato. Buong akala nila, isa lamang itong ordinaryong gabi ng pagbabantay. Hanggang may dumating na humahangos na binata.
Sir, tulungan niyo ako, sir. Bakit?
So, sabi ng binata sa akin, niya, Mamang Guard, pwede ba akong humingi ng tulong? May tao po akong nakikita, pero hindi mo nakikita.
Ano po ipaliwanag, sir? Baka di kayo maniwala eh.
Uy! Bigla na lang siya po nangisay at natumba.
Ang kakatwang engkwentrong yun ng dalawang security guard sa binata na videohan ng isang napadaang residente.
Paglukan ko.
Ito ang makapanindig balahibong kanyang nakunan.
Buli ka ni sir, be? Paglukan ko. Ayoko sila masok mata!
Nakapanindig balahibo talaga nung nakita namin na lumulutang na talaga.
Alis dyan.
Mga tupit.
Alis dyan.
Pulang-pula talaga yung mata niya. Hindi ako tumitingin.
Paglukan ko.
Demonyo talaga ang nagsapi. Mga Latin words ang sinasabi niya tapos tumatawa siya.
Paglukan ko.
Nagdasal ako sa pangalan ng Panginoong Hesus, lumabas ka sa katawan ng bata.
Isa ito sa pinakakilalang gusali sa Maynila. Itinayo taong 1981 bilang sagisag daw ng sining at karangyaan. Ngunit bago pa man makumpleto, binalot na ng trahedya at takot. Makalipas ang mahigit 4 na dekada, sino na kaya ang mga nagtatanghal sa loob ng Manila Film Center?
ko is dancer choreographer sa Amazing Show. Based siya sa Manila Film Center. We do traditional dances. Masaya siya, sobra. Kasi marami akong nakilalang tao. Pero sa likod nun, may mga bagay na hindi ko mapaliwanag na parang first time nangyari sa akin.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Turo, 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 turo. 7, 8, 7, 6, 4. Teka lang. Cut music!
Bakit, mama? Ano, mali na naman ako. Ayan na, nakakaloka ka.
Ma, naririnig yun?
Ano ba? Ayan na, hindi na nakakatawa yan, ah. Ano ba yun? Ano ba?
May narinig ako na sumasabay siyang boses. Sinasabi niya parang tulong. Nakakita ko ng mga shadow dun sa may gilid, papanik sa stage, which is, nung time na yun, wala namang mga tao ron. As in, ano siya, itim na marami. Gumuho yung ilalim na part daw, sabi nila. Natabunan din sila. Sila yung humihingi ng tulong nung time na yun na siguro wala pang justice yung nangyari.
A project official told us 1,700 people are working on the site. About 200 were working when the accident occurred. Said they are hampered by a lack of necessary equipment. Some of those missing could still be on the project site.
Taong 1982, binuksan ang Manila Film Center sa mundo. Ang tatlong palapag na gusali nagsilbing entablado para ipagdiwang ang sining at kultura sa Pilipinas. May magarang bulwagan patungo sa main theater. Pero makalipas ang mahigit 4 na dekada, heto na ang Manila Film Center ngayon. Pinaglipasan na ng panahon. Abandonado. Paglubog ng araw, unti-unti raw nalalantad ang mga itinatago nitong lihim.
Pag umakyat ka dyan ng mga around 6 o 7, parang may sumusunod sa'yo.
Parang nakikinig din sila. Tumatayo nga yung balahibo ko eh. Parang nandito lang sila sa tabi ko, sa likod.
Magamit na yun.
Magdadalawang dekada ng abandonado ang gusali. Ngunit may mga gwardya pa rin nagbabantay rito, gaya ni Florencio.
6 to 7 years na po ako naka-duty po sa CCP. Yung mga gamit po ng CCP, yun pong binabantayan po namin.
Ngunit sa mga gwardya, tila meron din daw mga nagbabantay.
Alimpungatan po ako, parang sinasakal po ako. Lalaki po siya. Malamang construction worker po yung kanyang suot. Natakot po ako kaya ako lumabas. Pag nagro-robing ako, yung tatay yung balahibo ko, tapos may kakalampag sa mga gilid-gilid. Yung mga umiyak, sumisigaw, lalaki po, lalaki. Parang ganun.
Ang isa raw sa makapagpapatotoo sa kwento ni Florencio, ang misis nito.
Baka alas 9 na ako makauwi. Alam mo naman, traffic.
Dito ka na mag-almusal. Anong ingay yan?
Anong maingay? Ang tahi-tahimik nga dito. Tingnan mo nga ako.
guard namang si Janet, mahigit isang dekada na raw nagjo-duty sa film center.
So, nailalagay kami sa iba-ibang ng buong complex. Pula siya na medyo magba-brown na siya. Kala ko nga lamok nung umpisa kasi dito lang. Tapos nung dito na, marami-rami. Doon lang yung first time na kinikilibutan ako. Pintura ba yun? May mga natabunan daw. O, ano. So, niisip ko, baka nga meron pang natirang naiwan doon.
Sino nga ba ang sinasabing mga hindi matahimik na kaluluwa sa Manila Film Center? Taong 1982, nagtipon-tipon sa Manila Film Center ang ilan sa pinakamalalaking pangalan sa mundo ng pinilakang tabing.
You know, I was here last year and really had a fantastic time.
Ito ang MIFF o Manila International Film Festival na maikukumpara raw sa Cannes Film Festival ng France.
We're very proud that Madam Marcos has been able to do this.
Ang MIFF, isa sa mga tinawag na Grand Vision ni nooy First Lady Imelda Marcos.
Let us inaugurate a new era in human culture.
Engrande man ang naging plano. Ayon sa mga kritiko ng dating administrasyon, di umano minadali ang construction nito. Sinimulang itayo 1981, halos wala pang isang taon bago ang nakatakdang film festival.
Dahil may hinahabol na oras, ginawang 24 hours yung shift, halinhinan, day and night. So 3 shifts na tige 8 hours ang bawat isa.
Pero November 1981, 2 buwan na lang bago ang nakatakdang International Film Festival, ang pinakamataas na palapag ng patapos na raw noong gusali. Bumagsak!
About 200 were working when the accident occurred.
At ang ilan sa mga trabahador nabagsakan at natabunan ng bumigay na palapag.
Sa mismong taong nakabaon na yun sa paligid yan, daming mga bangkay din. Kada hukay nilang yun, may lumalabas. So, magkakadikit sila.
Ayon sa mga lumabas na balita, 7 lang daw ang namatay sa trahedya. Pero taliwas ito sa salaysay ng ilang mga trabahador na nakaligtas sa pagguho. May ilang ulat na nagsasabing ang bilang ng mga namatay di umano umabot sa mahigit 160 na mga trabahador.
Sa side ng government, hindi sila nag-iwan. Kung meron man na aksidente, ito ay kanilang tinugunan, dinala sa ospital. May mga nasawi talaga doon, ay kanilang sinagot yung pagpapalibing.
Hindi totoo na meron kaming iniwan na patay doon. Yan naman Diyos ang may alam. Miski natin hukayin piece by piece, stone by stone dyan, ni isang buto ng tao wala dyan na iwan.
Hanggang noong July 16, 1990, tumama ang magnitude 7.8 na Luzon earthquake. Dahil sa nakitang mga bitak sa gusali, ang Manila Film Center ipinasara. Matapos ang ilang taong pakikipag-ugnayan sa pamunuan ng Cultural Center of the Philippines na siyang may saklaw sa Manila Film Center, pinahintulutan nila ang aming programa na gawa ng ulat ang makulay at madugong kasaysayan ng Manila Film Center. Pero hindi kami pinayagang pasukin ang ilang bahagi dahil lubha raw napakadelikado na ng structural integrity ng gusali. Gayunman, binigyan nila kami ng permiso na naglibot sa paligid at sa ilang ligtas na bahagi ng building. At upang mapakiramdaman, nagsagawa rin dito ng paranormal investigation sina Ana de la Cruz at Ed Caluwag. Unang naglibot si Ana.
Yung isang lalaki, siya ang nagagalit. Kahit ano yung mga tauhan niya nagugutom, napapagod, kailangan gumawa. Tapos habang ginagawa doon, meron na sila nakitang may crack na, hindi ko alam kung ano yung crack na yun eh. Biglang bumaksak na ganoon, nagkapatong-patong yung mga ano. Tapos, ang grabe, ang grabe ng ano nila, itsura nila. Ayun o, nandun sila sa taas o, ayun o. May mga bata na, may babae na rin kasama. Pero yung isa, humihingi ng katarungan na bakit sila iniwan ng gano'n na lang.
Si Ed naman, gumamit ng isang aparato.
Using the dowsing, meron siyang tinuturo somewhere dito sa area na to. Dinadrag tayo talaga sa loob. Oh.
Ang tinatawag na dowsing rods na hawak ni Ed, biglang umikot.
Pag umiikot, mas mataas yung presence.
Sa patuloy namang pag-iikot ni Ana, meron siyang narinig.
Lakad siya ng lakad eh. Wala lumalakad. Yung lakad niya, parang yung paa niya may bakal yung ano. Dito siya yun. Kuya, walang tao dito talaga? Ba't parang may lumalakad sa loob?
Wala. Pero may nakakapasok po dyan? Wala. Nakasarado sir. Ano po yung naririnig kayo ng ano? Meron ba? Ayan o.
Lakas po kuya eh. Tao?
Yung mga patak-patak. Yan eh.
Patak ba yan?
Yung patak ng ulan, parang ganun. Masyadong mahina yung sound doon. Yung lakas ng hampas niya, very consistent yung tunog. Akala ko, working area siya, na parang may mga makinarya, kaso abandon.
Sa parehong pader kung saan narinig ni Ana ang parang mga yabag, may nasagap ang aming kamera na tunog na parang tumataghoy. Pakinggang mabuti.
Pwede yung pakisagot itong kato ko. Kung narito ka sa kabila. Tumapat ka dito sa gamit ko. Isa ka ba sa namatay sa loob dito? Kung oo, yung dilaw, pailawin mo. Yes. Kung palalabasin ko kayo sa lugar na to, willing na kayo? Kung oo, pailawin nyo na ng sagad yan. Gusto nyo bang lumabas sa lugar na to?
Malabong edited yun eh. Kasi kung ipapatong mo yung audio dun, nang ganun din kaingay sa surroundings niya, magiging precise yung tunog eh.
Dahil hindi pinahintulutan ng aming team na pumasok sa loob mismo ng lobby, nagpalipad sila ng tinatawag na FPV drone para malaman ang itsura ngayon ng loob ng Manila Film Center. Ang lobby ng Bulwagan, kung saan pumapasok noon ang mga bisita, tambakan na ngayon ng iba't ibang mga lumang gamit. Naroon pa rin ang dalawang malaking chandelier, pero ang pader ng ikalawang palapag na gawa sa kahoy, natuklap na rin. Ang tanghalang minsang binuo ng ambisyon at pangarap, tila hinugot na ngayon sa bangungot. Samantala, habang nagpapalipad ng aerial camera ang kasama nilang drone operator, may napansin di mano siyang parang anino sa loob.
Nakakang babae. Hindi nakita kang babae? Oo. Saan? Oh my God.
Saan? Ayoko!
Para makumpirma kung ano ito, ang aming team pinayagang pumasok.
Ano banda yun?
Ang parang anino ng babae, isa palang manikin.
Siya yun.
Nasa bibintana, kuya. Manikin yan?
Manikin yan, manikin.
Kala